All right, we're here with client Sam. He's a 55-year-old male who's come to me to get a reliable exercise program suited for him because he's starting to look to losing weight and live a healthier lifestyle. So just going through your anthropometry results, your BMI is considered overweight, which it sounds kind of intimidating at first, but it's not a bad thing because muscle does weigh more than fat, so don't feel discouraged about that. Uh, Also, your waist circumference is it's just an increased risk, but again, don't be discouraged. So we're just gonna go over a couple uh, sheets just before we get started in the gym, just to set yourself on the right path. Okay. All right. So jumping into the goal setting worksheet that I have for you here. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, and then we're gonna jump into some short-term goals. Okay. All right, so just let's say 6 months, yeah, to a year. What's a goal that you would suit or make for yourself, physical activity wise?
Uh, I don't know. I guess to walk further distances, because I can't really walk very far right now. Like during the day, probably like a little over a kilometer I walk, but I'm hoping to at least walk six kilometers within the next little while. At least that's something I'm trying to reach for, is to walk at least 6 kilometers a day.
Okay, and then you said you guys got a treadmill at home, right? So it's
Yep.
definitely something that we can do
Yep.
with the gyms being closed and then working from home. Would you say that's like a 6 month goal or a year goal?
Uh, 6 months. Try anyways.
6 months walk 6 kilometers in 6 months.
Try to do a kilometer a month extra.
Yeah.
I can slowly build myself up again. I
Definitely.
haven't worked out for a long time.
Okay, definitely doable. So with that goal in mind, what's something that you personally would focus on?
Like what?
Like, well, just would you want like some stronger legs to help you out? Is it your lungs that are being a little bit weak? What's
Well, I
something
have
that you,
arthritis real bad, and it's hard to kind of feel comfortable with walking. Like I stiffen up pretty bad. Like my joints or my knees are starting to give out more so now.
okay,
And so when I'm walking distances, especially on hard surfaces, I find that my knees are hurting a lot more lately. I don't know if it's because of the weather or what it is.
all right. So strengthen knees, arthritis affects it. Um, so with that goal in mind, what are you willing to do to make it happen?
Uh, well, I know with anything first starting off, it's going to be hard. Just overcoming uh, thinking about the pain. You know, that old saying of no pain or no gain, no pain.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know in order to achieve what I want to achieve, I know I have to kind of work through it. But I mean, if I could find ways to kind of do it where it's not so strenuous on my knees, then this way I can kind of work out a little bit better and feel more confident that I'm able to achieve the goals I'm trying to set for myself. Just overcoming the pain factor.
Okay. So bear with the pain,
Yeah,
knowing it'll get better.
yeah. I'm hoping.
Okay. Okay. Good. Um, what do you think others will notice uh, about you with this goal in mind if you follow with the progression?
uh, I don't know. I think people will see that I'm a lot more active than what I am. Mostly when people see me, they see me in my vehicle.
Okay.
Or sitting on the couch or something, or
Okay.
sitting behind my desk.
Yeah. More active,
Yeah.
maybe brighter moods, more energetic.
I'm hoping.
Okay, let's stick with more active, which is fair. What's something that you might do to sabotage this?
What's that?
What's something you might do to sabotage this?
Sabotage it?
Yeah.
Just not do it at all.
Okay. Just relapse the program.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's something that you could promise to yourself that you'll do, that you would not break the promise?
I think for that part, just to feel healthier within time, because I haven't really felt, well, because I've been overweight for a number of years, and arthritis that I have is pretty significant as well. So I mean, I have a lot of that to factor in, but what was the question again? Lost my train of thought.
What do you promise to yourself to continue on with for the progress?
Just to kind of realize that in time that I'll be able to do things a little bit more without a whole lot of strain on my body.
So just promise to yourself that the pain will get better with time if you continue on with it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that kind of relates to what I was asking, what you're going to do to make it happen, but they go hand in hand. So let's say you see the pain-free lifestyle if you continue.
I'm hoping.
Okay. Well, let's go with one goal that you have in mind in the next 1 to 4 weeks, a short-term goal.
I don't know, to walk a kilometer straight. But like I said, on my phone I keep track of how far I walk. But I mean, that's periodically throughout the day.
Okay, so 1 kilometer straight with no break?
Yeah.
Cool. And then what are you willing to do to make this happen?
What's that?
What are you doing? What are you willing to do to make it happen? Like, what kind of actions will you do?
I don't know. I'm thinking about doing some golf.
Golfing?
Yeah.
Yeah, outside activities are definitely good.
Instead of using the cart, like actually walking, I'm pretty sure like throughout the whole course it'd be more than a kilometer.
All right, and then with the 1 kilometer straight goal within the next, say, month, between now and then, what could be a success indicator for yourself?
What's that?
So between here in the next month, for your 1 kilometer walk, what would a success indicator be? So say in 2 weeks, what would something be?
I think to kind of reach it like that, I think slowly, kind of gradually, like maybe walking a half a kilometer, and then 3/4 of a kilometer, and then actually reaching up to a kilometer straight. I think, kind of gradually work my way up there.
Okay. So let's say walking half a kilometer in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Okay. Straight, like without stopping.
Yeah, no break. Cool. All right, we're just gonna go on to the next one here. This one's a little bit similar but different. So we're just gonna go, we'll say 2 each. So with these goals that you've set for yourself, can you list 2 gains that'll benefit yourself and 2 losses that you'd see happening with these goals in mind?
Okay. And
then there's also going to be how to benefit others in your life and how they'll negatively affect others in your life.
Okay.
So start off with 2 things that will benefit you.
Less pain.
Less pain.
And having better cardiovascular, like not being so winded walking, like when I want to walk.
Yeah.
Because I get winded pretty fast.
Okay. Yeah, those are awesome. So on a scale of 1 to 3, what impacts do you think those have on yourself? They're both pretty important. With the pain on 1 to 3, where do you see the gains in it?
Well, 3 would be the highest, right?
Yeah.
So starting off, it'd probably be like a 3, and I'm hoping to work towards a 1.
Right. Okay. 3 to 1 makes sense. And then the cardiovascular.
Same thing.
3 to 1.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Then with the walking 6 kilometers within the 6 months to a year, what do you see that would how it would negatively affect you?
How would it negative affect you?
Yeah.
Being in more pain.
Being in more pain, absolutely. And then we'll just list one more.
Having a harder time, like, how would you say it? Respiratory, like having a harder time. My respiratory system might be a little bit more affected negatively.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. So starting off, you'd probably be a bit winded.
Yeah.
Maybe your body will take a little bit more time to recuperate as to if you had a stronger cardiovascular system. And then again, on a scale of 3 to 1 or 1 to 3, what do you think the impact would be starting off with being in more pain?
Well, the same thing, right? I mean, right now, starting off is going to be hard.
Okay.
But then as time goes on, I'm hoping that it'll make it easier, or to kind of adapt myself to overcome the pain, sort of like working through it. The respiratory, I'm hoping that it, I know at first it's going to be hard, but as time goes on, the more you do things, the easier or the better your respiratory gets, and having a healthier heart rate, healthier breathing as well. Because I have asthma, so it's kind of hard. Like if it's windy outside or real dusty, I really find it hits pretty hard in the chest area.
Okay, so at first it'll be pretty important, and you're just kind of hoping down the line it's not much of a care for you, I guess. And then you kind of just went into being winded, right? So, well, same thing, I'd assume, 3 to 1.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll just go with that for now. All right, and then we'll say one strategy for success. So kind of similar to the first question I just had. What's something that you would stick with?
I think just believing in myself that I can do it.
Believing in yourself? That's a great answer. Okay. Awesome.
I used to be healthy years ago, and then I got into a car accident about 22 years ago.
Yeah.
And then things really went downhill, and that's when I really started gaining weight and been overweight probably the last 20 years.
Okay. All right, so 6 kilometers within the year, and then you're kind of just hoping for, let's say, add a kilometer on every 1 to 2 months just to make it doable.
Yeah.
And then also a pain-free life along with it. And then some things that you can measure this with is just, one thing that you promise to yourself is believing in yourself and knowing that you're gonna live a pain-free life.
That's the hope.
Sounds good. All right, well, thank you for this, and we'll get this journey on the road.